Hello. I don't have chat up yet. Right. Oh, we're on the Uno. Forgot about that. Hello, SpeedGaming chat. We are already off. Let's see. Yoho did not start his timer. Let's make a map check. I think our treasure Brother Tom is I'm gonna try to refer to someone325 as 325 because I find it very confusing to say and hear someone on com. So 325 is doing a South Shore, or not a South Shore check, but a South Shore. Probably up and down. Oh, hey Rob, are you programming?
I sure am.
Hi. Those players finding bombs early is convenient for them. Unless they just don't want to do any stuff in CAC. Doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, I mean, some people love dodging CAC forever.
Looks like 2-5 is going to be following Yoho, who tries and fails to dodge the blue mail. I sound echoey. I bet Discord changed my settings on me without me asking again.
Looks like someone's setting up a quote-unquote new DMA. And Yoho following suit. I'm usually just go to CAC guy, but I think with an early sword, that's like one of the things that I think is very good to go up the mountain. You don't get completely bullied by the dead rocks. You can hit the switches in Hera without consuming resources.
There we go. Do I sound better now?
Sound good to me.
Good. Both players fighting holders at the same time. That's always good.
Looks like someone hitting up King's Tomb here. Yoho straight into Hera.
The early sword makes both the DMD and the Hera checks easier and faster. Nice way to start.
Yeah, looks like no keys in the front of Hera, so we're logically locked behind Maya.
Oh, right, yeah. Yoho gonna grab this cape in case, I don't know, in case he forgets how to do bumper ledge clip later.
Yeah, I guess it's possible the seed requires a spike cave without much health.
Yeah, that's the real reason.
It is like the only thing though. No checks actually completely locked behind cape in this mode.
Yoho gonna do East Death Mountain. This looks like maybe a CAC play.
Yeah.
Love to see
someone's trip to the mountain didn't last long, just immediately DMDing to King's Tomb, and then here comes Kakariko. Lots of earlier checks, nice and dense, and no bottle or flute showing up yet, so not any of the big things that make you want to come to Kakariko, but plenty of items to be found.
Yeah, a bottle or maybe powder. An early flute is nice, but it also doesn't lock anything in this mode.
Yeah, purely for convenience.
Yeah. Nothing really interesting so far. Oh, there's the bow. I was going to say on either side, but we've got a bow now. That puts Eastern not in logic, but completable if you can do the dark rooms. Looks like it's a crystal dungeon. Might see an early Eastern area play. I imagine Yoho won't be getting that bow for another 20 or 30 minutes since he's a CAC skipper.
Found himself a glove in Paradox Cave though.
That is handy. We do probably need a glove. And even if we don't need it, it is pretty handy.
Well, I'll show it up in Kakariko, so that's nice and convenient. And then the mirror as well in the well there.
Oh, I didn't see the mirror. That's very good. The mirror also locks very little, but is a very, very big convenience item. It does technically put Skullwood's checks in logic and some Vu stuff, but it's not actually required for those things. Just what puts them in logic if players don't want to do one-frame clips and stuff.
Looks like Yoho's making good use of this glove, going straight into the back of Escape here, finds the cane of burner, so getting that cape was completely useless.
Perfect. It's like they always say, once you find the glove of silver neath the graveyard, you must pilfer.
They do always say that.
That one was for Tam, but I think they're asleep, unfortunately. Continuing down south, this is probably going to be a desert play. Oh, a second sword. That's a dupable sword, but we don't really need to dupe swords at this point. I don't know if someone knows how to do it and just doesn't care because Master Sword is fine, or maybe doesn't know it. I don't know how complicated that particular location is. This is probably just going to be following Yoho and doing the same Death Mountain checks. Yoho continuing to put off CAC. I'm interested to see, because if 325 goes to Eastern early and Yoho finds that bow late, that could be meaningful divergence. So far, it hasn't. So far, they're just doing all the Sphere Zero stuff, but we'll see.
Yeah, mirror, I'd be kind of tempted to just dip into Pod and then do Eastern.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I didn't think about that, but you can definitely combine them.
So we haven't seen the Dark World map check, so I don't know if Pod is a pendant or a crystal, but you can do plenty of checks in there right now.
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing, except for the boss, right? Which you could actually do if you were a basement clipper. Yoho has updated his timer to say 8 minutes, but once again, not actually bothered to start it. Did we see Mini Moldorm Cave yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. This is first sighting of another 5 chest location. Alright, the Moldorm's doing a good job of dodging everything here.
Everyone loves Moldorms. We've found almost every useless Y item now. Just need a bug net. Oh, I don't know what the main character of Celeste is called. I'm just going to call her Celeste. But Celeste looks nice with blue mail. Apparently it changes her hair color.
Madeline is the main character of Celeste.
Madeline, there we go. Celeste is her last name. Yoho actually doing Saha early. I thought we'd see his opponent over here first, but... Oh, we're up to 9 minutes on the timer. Still no actual time running.
And if Yoho wants to just do it by hand every minute, then that's one way of timing the run.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay, you're going to have to boomerang this guy.
Oh, he got I-beamed. The hobo check. We saw this earlier. This is nothing. Oh, I guess a little too low there.
Is this salvageable? Appears not.
That's rough. I'm not sure exactly what that happened. Maybe he started too low. Maybe forgot to do the pop into the slope before clipping through or something.
Alright, looks like Yoho's just running it straight back. I think the choice after failing it there is you either go straight back to it or you just leave it dead forever and hope it wasn't good.
Yeah, it's not good. He could get away with just not doing it. We are seeing an Eastern play now, not going for the pod first, as you suggested. Maybe
It's still
doesn't
fine
want to...
play.
Yeah, I think it's totally fine. Maybe wants to wait for a lamp or something to put more stuff in logic and make it easier.
Yeah, it's hard to be too critical of someone choosing to go and clear a crystal dungeon.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is a good play. I would have come here earlier than this even.
Doing some swimming here, maybe a swim clip to Ice Rock Cave.
Looks like it, yeah. Maybe we'll get Zora checks too. He has, he can farm up enough rupees to pay off Zora with that glove.
Have we? Oh, that's true. There's just a cave right there. Have we seen the stun prize yet?
I don't know. We probably did because he just boomed a guard and killed it, but I wasn't looking. We also have vanilla rupee pack, so he can farm the Octoroks around here if he needed. He doesn't know that he has vanilla prize packs, or vanilla rupee pack.
I mean, there's a 20 in this pack as well, so keep killing the crabs and that will work out too.
It's true. But what about the room right there that's full of money? Oh, I'm so mad.
Yeah, if you go in there, you lose your water walk. You'd have to set it up again.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, we could get that big 20. The Zoras are in the heart prize pack too. No, they're not. They're in the bomb prize pack. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll just get money here. I don't think we've gotten anything good out of Eastern yet, although I have not been watching as closely.
He's not even fighting the crabs. Okay, that's
Yeah,
the arrow back. That's
I
no
don't
good.
feel this doesn't feel great for Yoho going to Zora's domain with 487 rupees and not farming up to kill or to pay for it. That's gotta feel bad.
Having Hula Hand earlier as well. We obviously had that in mind.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Hopefully it's just nothing and it doesn't, come back to bite him. Okay, this looks like CAC now. Gonna get his bow, and then we'll see if he follows someone to Eastern, or maybe he'll do the pod and Eastern combo play that also makes a lot of sense here. We could also see something crazier, like doing mirror locked bunny stuff, but probably not.
We're just getting taunted by multiple 20 rupees in a row.
Is that a CAC W?
I think it might be.
Neither player did the spin speed from blindside to the well.
Cowards, clearly.
Exactly. That is the right word for it. Nice cannonball room. I haven't been counting, but I think we have an item on Armos. I think I saw the map and compass, but maybe I only saw the compass. Oh, gets the wrong Armos with the arrow there.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice if someone went to vanilla big D chest or not.
I think he did. Yeah. I saw him
Okay.
going up the room after it, so definitely did.
Yeah, so we've had the full clear then. Okay. Apparently nothing good in there, but crystal collected.
Crystals are good. Yeah, nothing really. No progression though. So what do you think this is next? Is this pod now?
Could be. There's plenty of checks in there for sure, although without a lamp, there's not absolutely tons in logic.
Yeah. I think I would definitely be potting. Oh, we have to check the graveyard.
Yeah, pod's pretty good. There's also Front of Escape, which you could do combined with Pyramid Fairy using the mirror.
That's a good one, yeah.
And
That's actually the best thing to do with the mirror, probably.
Yeah, just another quite large number of checks altogether.
Yeah. Yoho's duping!
Alright, let's go.
So first you do a YBA, which are allowed on the overworld. And this changes your screen ID, but still allows you to collect the item. Now, assuming he gets out of here, yep. He'll just transition right back. And the sword will still be there.
Neat.
Nicely done.
Yeah, Yoho needed the magic refill anyway, why not drink that green potion?
That's true. Yeah. You don't need the tempered sword for anything really, but it definitely makes the game a lot easier. Will make boss fights in particular much smoother.
Yeah, if another tempered sword, like another actual sword didn't show up pretty soon, then that tempered sword will definitely save more time than it cost Yoho to dupe there.
Yeah. And you don't need the potions. Oh, there's the lamp. Wow. Wait, I thought someone325 went down here. I guess I just oh no, that's right, because he got stuck.
Yeah, got stuck trying to get out from the
Oh
sword.
no, that's so punishing now that was the lamp.
Alright, anyway, someone is going for the play I suggested of portal offset.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good play. You don't really need the lamp necessarily if you find the fire rod to light torches and stuff. So one thing he can do is just be like, well, you know what? I'll find it eventually and start doing dark rooms. But we'll see. We'll see. That's a good pickup for Yoho for sure. Oh, it also makes desert completable, which looks like is also crystal, so pretty big find. Just a red boom on the pyramid ledge. Getting a crazy early uncle check at only 19 minutes.
Didn't see when it happened, but Yoho's timer has now vanished completely.
I guess he gave up on fixing it.
It looks like Yoho found both items in the front of desert and is just heading to the boss now. Bombo's medallion picked up in there. Could be the Mima's Delight leading you to a fire rod in Ice Palace.
Yeah, could also just be required for Misery Mire. People have actually been opening Turtle Rock lately, So, might even matter there. Assuming we ever find a Moon Pearl.
Yeah, depending on equipment, I definitely think opening TR and going through from the front is fine. Obviously, with the mirror, it's really convenient to get to Laser Bridge, so that might not be the thing today, but it could be good.
I think something about the logic like makes it so that you need stuff from the front pretty often or something. I don't really know, but people seem to like it.
The big key can't be anywhere beyond its vanilla location, right? So.
Right. So you generally have to do the front anyway.
Because the wraps for Laser Bridge are not in logic.
Right. So far, just red mail out of front of escape. Madeline's hair is now a nice neon pink. Yoho is very rudely not blockbusting despite having the glove and the mirror. And not having the hammer. This is outrageous behavior. I wonder what he was looking for. Maybe book. Someone325 now doing his South Shore stuff. Probably going to be a continuation on to Ice Rock Cave and Zora. He does have money, so I expect we'll get to see a Zora check in a bit. It's possible he's heading left instead, but I wouldn't expect that. All right.
Never mind.
Never mind. So, gonna clean up desert. There's a bomb clip to get up. And do this without the book. Oh, this might just be an... Well, it would be K45 and Nagina and checkerboard. It's a little awkward doing this from this side, but it's also a little awkward going back to the other side just because you've already done race game and stuff. So...
At least doing it this way, you get to skip the bomb clip, which no one really likes.
The problem is that when do you do Agina? Do you do Agina after the boss? Because I guess we're clipping up out of here and to get into desert, right? You don't really want to go back around after doing Agina.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you do Agina afterwards. It's the end of the world.
Oh yeah, you gotta do a teleport there. Those weird short slopes don't quite work when you try to clip them like that. There we go. Yoho gonna find nothing but a crystal here in Eastern. We'll see if he does Big Key Room. Maybe someone325 will blockbust for us. I don't know. I don't know if he's a memer or not. Well, we're seeing a bunch of repeated stuff here. This is losers round 5. So the loser of this match is out. Someone325 won the first game. So Yoho has to win this game if he wants to continue playing HMG, which is not a given. And then I can't tell how many people are still in the tournament, but we're pretty deep now. These guys are both on good runs here. They will not have an opponent after this race for a little bit. Waiting on 2 matches to find that out. Yeah, we're getting on pretty deep into this tournament. Getting towards the end of it. Yoho did go to this room. Maybe it just is the big key. Oh no, it's not, but not skipping it.
Yeah, it had an item as well. Not a good one, but at least it's a weight off the mind. If you skip it, you know, you'd be worried about it for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I'm too cowardly to do skips like that, but it is a pretty popular one.
Yeah, it's probably not one I would do pre-Moon Pearl, at least.
That's a good point, yeah. They are still really looking for that. At this point, it's looking like it's probably in pod, I would guess. Based on us having seen most of the other things that are in Logic. It could be in a Super Bunny location. But there aren't a ton of those. We're getting an NMG Landmo fight from someone325 here. Well, almost. We're doing master spins now.
Can cheat it a little bit there.
A little bit. Oh, almost wrapped up the 3. Arrows and Master Sword spins do the same damage, and arrows are a lot better control, but it's a lot easier to hit with spins than basically anything else. Yoho almost saved that. Not quite, though. Was Madeline doing a handstand there?
Oh, and the crystal catch. I didn't spot it.
I think so. I think that's a Nagina skip on someone325's side.
Sure, looks like it.
I wonder if that's like a I feel like I'm being slow, I need to skip stuff, or if it's just like a surely I did Agina earlier, I've been in this area twice thing. It is a slow check, and it was nothing, so it's good. It's good for him, whatever his reasoning was. Yoho going back to Zora, right? There's nothing else up here for him.
Could be potion by with a plan of fake fluting. Oh no,
it could
swimming.
be King's Tomb. Sort of butt bumping it out of the way.
Yeah, I'd forgotten Yoho hadn't been to King's Tomb yet. We actually saw the 2 checks in that area, 1 each from Yoho and someone early in the seed.
Yeah, they chose different DMDs. This is now mirror stuff. Oh, this is probably the pyramid and escape stuff that we already saw on the other side.
Yeah, looks like it.
Ooh, a map check. Do we already have the map check? Looks like we did already have the map check from someone325. So Thieves Town is a pendant. That's always kind of a bummer in these seeds. It's like the first thing you could do. Now you just don't really want to do it.
Looks like pendant pod as well though, so it's a little more tempting to dip in without the hammer now.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely agree with that.
Just do everything apart from the boss and probably never have to come back.
Probably. I'm really surprised by how much both of these runners are avoiding pod. I'm a big advocate of pod. It has so many items and it's available so early.
Yeah, I mean, I usually like to avoid dungeons so I can beat them, but yeah, once I see that it's a pendant, I think I'm probably going there.
Ooh. Not sure what happened there. Oh, got dunked, I guess, by a heart piece and didn't have the moon pearl.
Yeah,
Luckily, the ledge is nothing.
I didn't spot if it was the first or second chest, if someone has to leave a chest behind in the ferry.
Yeah, I hope not. I mean, there's nothing in there, but it'd be so stressful. Yoho also gonna find a bunch of nothing in the front of escape. Assuming he finishes it, which I imagine he will. Nothing on Zora, luckily for Yoho. Yoho getting the red boom. What?
Yeah, it's a fine spot to mirror in, but I don't know if you needed to pick that boomerang up.
Maybe he's gonna use it for overworld conveyor. Hashtag legalize overworld conveyor.
looks like we are finally seeing Palace of Darkness here.
Yeah, I'm happy about this. I think this is the right play.
Seems pretty likely at this point.
So, Yoho is gonna be, let's say, 2.5 minutes late to this. What has he done to balance that out? Or is he just behind?
He's done a Gina.
He's done a Gina, which didn't matter, but if his opponent ends up backtracking to it, could make that up.
Yeah, he's got Graveyard Ledge that I think someone still hasn't been to.
Right, okay.
I don't know if there's anything on the mountain that someone didn't get to. I think they've both been into Hera at this point.
I'm not sure if I saw someone325 do the Hera checks, but those are super fast, so that barely matters either way. I think they both did EDM. I think Yoho might have just lost a little bit of time on routing here. He does have the Tempered Sword, which is a pretty big time save. We'll start seeing when we're doing Dark World bosses if we don't find another sword before then. Yeah, maybe Yoho thinks it's no logic. That's what I was thinking. The red boom is really strong in no logic. Oh, this is Dark Cross. We didn't see this yet, right?
I don't remember seeing it actually. Yeah, this could be good.
I think someone325 was here before finding the lamp, which makes this very unappealing. So this could be somewhat big for Yoho, although assuming... No, yeah, it could be... No, it's okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, we probably could have known that, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have known that, but Yoho wants to open the door there as well.
Right.
Allowing for the key steal, because we've already seen that Hera doesn't have an easily accessible small key.
This is pretty gross.
Yeah,
I mean, or the answer is just pod, and then it's not really that gross, but...
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's what Yoho is also deciding now. Can't set up the spin speed.
Yeah, speed is a stupid trick.
There we go.
This is... Oh, no, this isn't logic, because we have the lamp, obviously. If you can see this room, it's in logic. Don't be stupid. We haven't actually found anything in pod, though, I don't think.
Well, there's some flippers on someone's tracker now, the one there before.
Oh, okay, that's not very interesting.
Yeah, not right now.
It matters for when we have to do swamp later.
Yeah, if I was gonna say if mitts show up, it could mean Ice Palace, but you don't even need the flippers for that.
No. Okay, I guess it's bunny crap. Right? It's like the first chest of Skull Woods or something stupid like that, right?
Yeah, Skullwoods, Super Bunny checks in Village.
Do we have a much? Oh no, just buying.
Yeah, this is
here.
buying a potion to fake flute. I
Oh, it's fake fluting instead of doing mirror stuff. That's fair. Will we see the hover? No, not going for it. Yoho can hover. He's not like a super strong hoverer, but he can do it in a pinch. I wouldn't be surprised if he knows and can do Arena Ledge, but probably would not do it except in desperation. Is this a lumberjack check? Did we not check this earlier? That would be pretty gross.
They've both been to the woods, but yeah, I guess I don't know that they'd been to Lumberjack. Still, nothing there.
Oh my god, the sharpshooting on Yoho's screen.
No, don't shoot the old man. You want a fake flute?
Oh, I always do this, and then I always feel so silly. Oh, okay. This is front of Hera, which I think. Nope, I'm just wrong. We already checked it. Never mind. Oh, you really don't want to do that. Now it's impossible to take damage.
Mirror. So you can mirror take some damage.
Actually, this is probably mirror and then box setup.
Yeah, we still need to be able to drink our potion though.
Yeah, we can just use some magic now.
Oh, that's fair.
Since we're mirroring anyway.
Okay. Missed it there, but at least got the transition before the potion drink, so we can try again.
Yep. We also have 2 potions here, so we're not at great risk.
Yep,
So this is a fake flute. Sorry, say that again?
I just say, yeah, there we go, getting a second dry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who's not familiar, fake fluting puts you in the dark world. So you stay in the dark world. You're doing it from the dark world. You stay in the dark world. But it gives you, it gives you Super Bunny state, and it puts you in a light world screen, but you're in the dark world. So when you screen transition, you're back in the dark world. So he just had to leave the CAC screen and come back, and then can do the dark world checks. Interesting choice here. Doing brewery first. This loses the link state. But it's also the only one around here that you need the link state for. So just routing them in this order and then going to do mirror super bunnies here. There's the book. That's pretty gross. I hope that's not the answer. Do you head into Thieves Town here? I think you do, right? And just check the first floor and bail, regardless.
Yeah, I think you probably do.
2 fetch quests, very fun. I'm sure SG Chat is loving this. SG Chat, type 1 in chat if you're alive. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. Yeah, so here, someone325 is death warping to get a link state.
Yeah, the uncomfortable red mail bunny revive.
Yeah, this is the downside of picking up the mails.
Yeah, I mean, Yoho did try and dodge one.
Thanks everybody in chat for contributing, for making this stream a success.
Oh yeah, Yoho getting like halfway to the boss in pod there before realizing that that was not the play.
Yeah, he was going the wrong way. He needed to go to the basement and basement clip. Yo, thanks for the Prime subscription, Zubat Incorporated. I will be mailing SG an invoice for my cut of that subscription. Yoho, doing a different approach to the same basic problem that someone325 has. Gonna do a DMD here. This is called a citrus clip. This isn't in logic because the people who write the logic are afraid of one-frame clipping, but it's a perfectly legal way to get down. And Yoho knows this stuff is in logic because the mirror puts it in logic, so he gets to check. Looks like we're gonna go up, so probably check Skullwoods first.
You could also have not done the citrus there and done a mirror-assisted clip instead.
Right.
Clipped in the light world and then mirrored back into the dark world and got down that way, so quite a few options.
Yeah,
Also
if there had been something on Bumper Ledge, I assume he would have done a mirror clip there, mirror-assisted clip. Who is ahead? Well,
I think someone is slightly ahead, but if Yoho just finds the
I
pearl in
think Yoho's
Skullwoods here, maybe that's
ahead.
not true anymore.
If Pearl is in Skullwoods, Yoho's ahead. Otherwise, someone325 is ahead, I think, which I think is also what you were saying. They've both done everything in Sphere 0, or Sphere 1, whatever. And now they're doing Pearl checks, Dark World Pearl checks. Someone325 found Book and Powder in Village of Outcasts. Yoho is behind on checks, but is picking a different first set of checks in the Dark World, so has the possibility to catch up. Normally I would say chat is winning, but I asked if chat was alive, and I only got no's out of them, so I'm not sure they feel like they're winning today. Didn't really notice this until just now, but we did not see a first 4 checks in Bail over here. This is a full Thieves Town completion, except for the Hammered Block chest.
Yoho having a little bit of a time here in Mummy Room.
The easiest room in the game, according to Matt7898.
Okay.
Well, that puts Ice Palace in logic. Hammerless Ice Palace, anyone?
Yeah. Hammerless, Fire Rodless, Moon Pearlless.
We do
Why not?
have Bombos. Yoho remembering to fix fake Dark World. Very wise of him. That's a green pendant from someone325. None of Thieves Town was in logic, but you know, you don't have to care about that if you don't want to. You don't even need the Moon Pearl. Right? Like they could just be like, I'm tired of searching for the Moon Pearl. I'm just gonna beat the game. I think that would be crazy at this point. Yeah, I think it's too early for that, but it's a possibility.
With doing out of logic thief stuff, there, it's like you know, it's they're checks that you know are going to be in logic at some point, right? Like the Moon Pearl is going to be available to you this seed.
Yeah. So, gonna get another Skullwoods follow-up here. Yoho found the powder and is just checking the powder instantly. No hesitation. No surrender. No man left behind. Well, we have, it could be Book, it could be Powder, it could be the Mitts, it could just be an Ice Palace.
I didn't quite spot what happened on someone's screen there, but it looks like they're pulling the statue again, so I assume we didn't make it to the chest last time. Looks like Yoko's doing even more citrus clubbing here. Maybe he's decided he doesn't need a Moon Pearl. Maya Shed is in fact in logic. That's clearly where Yoho's going, but yeah, could just be doing a Mirror City clip here instead. This looks fine. Bombos is the answer for Misery Mire today. I guess that's the end of our dream of beating the sea without a Moon Pearl.
Is it? Did they find the Moon Pearl?
No, I mean, oh well,
Oh,
okay.
there it is.
Yoho now has found the Moon Pearl, but Mire is of course a crystal, so we're gonna need to open that, which I think requires you to always be in Link State.
Well, you can get link states other ways.
I guess that's true. Anyway, there's a Moon Pearl. Here is Misery Mire.
I am curious about... Oh, that's in logic because of the bit, so you could just clip up there and pick up the rock.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that puts Yoho in the lead, right?
I think it has to. From where someone's heading right now, it doesn't look like they're going to be getting to my shed particularly soon.
No. If Green Pendant is like Ice Rod or something, then that's quite good for him, but I think on average this is now an advantage for Yoho. I actually don't really know what someone325 is doing. Oh, this is just literally Super Bunny Cave. I thought there was like some cosmic brain thing going on here, but they just haven't checked this yet.
Yeah, this is old-fashioned Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense with the mitts. I don't know, my brain didn't work for a minute. Yeah, mitts in Dark World and then Pearl in Mire Shed is not a tremendously generous seed.
Alright, there's an actual legitimate tempered sword for someone there in Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, that's very good. He didn't actually have to fight any scary bosses without it either. It's not like we had a Master Sword Cold Stare or anything.
Yeah, it probably would have saved. Maybe would have saved a cycle against Lambo. That's about all we've lost to.
Yeah. So I think if you're Yoho, you're feeling really bad not having that pearl, and then you find it in Mire Shed, and probably you start feeling good, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't think your opponent is making it there before you. Yoho doing a setup-less door state extension there. Kind of cool. Someone325 doing a bunch of pretty gross pearlless checks.
Oh, Yoko's finding himself a hook shot. I only just spotted that.
It was in the Mire bridge chest, I think. So just got it a minute ago.
Alright, that's neat. That's Swamp Palace on the radar.
Oh, right. We can actually do Swamp Palace. In fact, we're probably going to be inside rooms that are supposed to be in Swamp Palace quite soon.
Yeah, this could be my Tahara Swamp.
I think so. We have a big key. We have a key that we can burn, so we can unlock both Hera and Swamp from here. We are going to have to get lamp torches here, which is incredibly annoying. Or not.
Or we just don't.
Never
We
mind.
found both items here. We've got big key and that hook shot. I can't remember if we've seen a second item.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even count items in my own seeds. Someone325 finds the vanilla big key here in Turtle Rock. You mentioned it can't be any deeper in the dungeon than that, so got that out of the way. We can also check Chomps here, but that'll be the end of the line unless it is Samaria in Chomps, which is possible.
Yoho finding a bunch more Maya keys here in Hera.
Pretty funny. We don't need any more Mire keys, so we can just spend these in Swamp.
Yeah, that's very true. Don't need to Yeah, there's not even like a. We know the Maya medallion is in our pocket, so there's not even like a basement situation we care about. Yoho's already set up the small key from escape anyway, just in case.
Yeah. Yoho didn't unlock Hera. Oh, Hera's a pendant. Oh, okay. Never mind. Someone showing off one of the rarer bomb clips. Across that gap. Kind of a weird one. Get silvers. Dupable bow. Not relevant. And not legal to dupe in this mode. But I just wanted to say that. And this looks like it's going to be a swamp clear from Yoho. Yoho needs the red cane and both rods and the hammer. And logically might need Quake, but it doesn't matter. That's still a lot of stuff to need this deep into a seed.
Someone.
Oh, I thought someone 325.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see them. I think that's what you were about to say, going to clip into the portal there and getting Maya Shed.
Yeah, I thought that's where he was heading, but I guess not. I wonder if he's forgotten about it. I had totally forgotten about it until Chuck said something. Or if he just has other stuff in mind that he wants to do first. This is a pod return, which is surprising to me. Did we leave something behind in pod?
Yeah, I didn't notice, but maybe someone had the lamp first time here, right? So everything should have been available apart from Boston.
Yoho walking back too early, I think, was what happened that time, but we got it second try.
Yeah, but Yoho has also found a fire rod in Swamp, so looking like a good play so far.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good. I assume Yoho's not doing left side swamp, pretty much no matter what. This is now, you can full clear Skullwoods, or finish Skullwoods, he's already done most of it. There's actually, I guess, not that much else that you can finish right now. You can do parts of TR, you can do parts of GT, you can do most of Ice Palace. Maybe you finish Swamp. I can't imagine it though. Yoho showing off a fast bomb setup. Flipperless bomb diver down. Someone325. Oh, this is an Ice Palace dip from someone. Well, he's not going to find the Moon Pearl. If he finds the hammer in here, it could be fine. But if the hammer is elsewhere and Yoho finds it before dipping ice, then that would be just another tragedy for Someone325. Taking 1 damage from Freeze Horse is also a tragedy.
Zero Psychologus from Yoho. I think Yoho found just about every dungeon item in Swamp, so left side's, you know, kind of looming, but probably not going to worry about that just now.
Do you know if he checked the big chest? Because you can do that coming from Meyer now.
No, he didn't.
He's thinking about it, but no, he's gonna go do Hype Cave and Stumpy and Dig Game and stuff like that, which I approve. I mean, I would approve of either choice, basically. I think this one is more natural.
Hype Cave's just another easy 5 checks that we've still not seen, and there's a red cane.
Very nice. That's not something anyone's gonna miss, so it's not like a huge advantage. It's just like there needs to be something kind of weird for Someone325 to to get ahead of Yoho here. He's just been Pearlless for so long now. Maybe he'll like find Hammer and Flute in ice and then run straight to Mire area. And then, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with scenarios, but I think this is looking good for Yoho.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Flute is one of the best ways to get someone back to where he needs to be in Mire Shed. But
Yeah.
like right now, Yoho's just kind of doing more productive things.
I think if Hammer is anywhere outside of Ice Palace, I think it's just so bad. Because it's going to be very unlikely for Yoho to come in here without Hammer. Because he can just do so much of the game. Hey, Momo. That only gets one jalapeno? I think it's two, personally. We're going back to Mire here. Oh, we can finish it with that new cane. That's right. Well, Mitz was in Skullwoods. So Pearl was locked behind a mirror dip into Skullwoods. Fire Rod was in Swamp Palace. So you had to do Skullwoods first. And you're gonna have to double dip it. You think it's 3 peppers? I think only 2, but I can accept 3. Oh my god, there's the Hammer and Iced Tea.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is
we've got
definitely good. Yeah, that is definitely good for someone 325. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it is definitely what he wanted to see.
The very means that he can just beat this dungeon right now rather than having to come back later.
Yeah, that's huge. And depending on how much Yoho wants to not do hammerless ice, it might end up being even better than just that. I would probably use Bombos here. Okay. I would have wasted 2.5 seconds. Bombos risks getting a midair item. Okay.
Yoho throwing the block in the pit here. Does he get the old dungeon spooky setup?
Nice. What put someone 325 I think is behind, and assuming that's correct, it's because he's not going to where the pearl is. Doing slower checks. But he did just find Hammer in Ice Palace. So that's definitely a thing that's going his way. Yes, the Thieves Clear for nothing was probably the biggest single thing, but it's just like doing other stuff instead of going to Mire Shed, basically. Because I think that he was ahead, basically until Yoho went to Mire Shed.
Alright, well that's the flute as well, so kind of everything we were hoping for in ice has shown up.
That's what I said would work, to give him the chance to get back in it. This is the Octopath Traveler MSU. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 or a mix or whatever, but it's those games. Man, that frog did not want to talk to Yoho. I mean, honestly, I get it. I don't want to talk to him either. Yoho now coming to Pound Pound Town without the hammer after having rudely eschewed Blockbuster earlier. This is karmic justice. It's one. Thanks, Momo. So, Ice Rod and Hammer Pegs would be enormous for someone325.
Town looking for the hammer would also be almost for someone325.
Say that again?
Yoho going into Thieves looking for the hammer would also be very good, and I think it could easily happen. At least the front.
Yeah, the front's not too bad, but if he finishes the dungeon, then that gives just a lot of time back. We are seeing a flute activation here, actually. I don't know if it's worth it this late, but that's certainly fine if you like it. It's also going to be a powder turn-in, which Yoho did earlier, right after he got it, but someone went into Thieves instead and didn't clean this up. This is how he gets back to Meyer, yeah. I was just thinking that it would sort of remind him to go back there, not necessarily actually activate it. But I mean, I think it's fine to activate it. Fine either way, really.
Looks like front of Thieves was enough for Yoho, so not going to bleed tons of time here.
That's good for him. This is going to be Skullwood's play, finishing Skullwood's. I don't know if there's an item left or not, or if this is just a pure crystal grab. Alright, we're going to be getting a pearl here in just one moment. And then probably the same Mire Swamp stuff that we saw from Yoho.
If we might try and get the damage boost super running, but no such luck.
I never see people go for that, really. Taking a moment to think here. Not going into Mire immediately, actually. Maybe just heading out. This could be a Stumpy into Hype Cave kind of thing.
You seen Stumpy yet? Did Yoho get to this?
I don't know. We saw Hype Cave and then I think he just left and went to do Mire again, right? I don't remember. Yo, showing off his NMG skills with the 6 spike moth. Oh, this is probably just gonna go straight back down to Mire, I would guess. Scoople is trying his best. That is true.
I did not see the ped text there, but we had a read.
It said just couch cash.
Okay. Looks like someone is clipping back up to Village of Outcasts here. Have we got outstanding checks in this direction?
No? Oh, we have Split Chain.
Sure. Yeah, got all the stuff for legitimate Smith chain here. and pegs, of course.
Yeah, this could be very big if it's relevant. It's nothing. Yoho getting away with it. So this is Dark Death Mountain stuff from Yoho. I expect we'll see all of TR except perhaps not Trinex, depending on where the ice rod is. He can do Hookshot Cave while he's here too, though. Oh, Mimic Cave is another location that would really pay off for... Well, I guess it actually wouldn't pay off that much for someone325 because he's already dipped TR, so he's going to try to avoid coming back as long as he can. I think we can just mirror immediately. I don't think there's anything to check along the way to the lunchbox guy, is there?
I don't think so. We've got an active flute here, so yeah, could have just mirror fluted.
There is a shovel from Yoho in Hookshot Cave. That's interesting. Oh, catfish. That's smart. Okay. So we'll get back to Turtle Rock later. I saw a race get just absolutely broken open by one player going to Catfish, another player going to Turtle Rock, and then never ever being able to get back to Catfish because it's not close to anything except Hookshot Cave. And I think that since then it's become much more popular to do Catfish when you're in the area and come back to TR later. This is going to be Yoho coming back here. He was here earlier with 480 rupees. And so I guess this has been weighing on his mind for the last hour. Hook was in Misery Mire. Someone325 might get a faster clear of Mire and perhaps Swamp stuff, since he will have the cane before entering.
Kane's definitely a good find for someone there, because it'll push him back towards Maya, which is where the hookshot is.
Yeah. And the Mire also locked the Fire Rod in Swamp. Oh, are we opening chest and Swamp? This is probably a Hera play first.
Still one outstanding item somewhere in Hera.
Yeah, Yoho
I guess it's boss or basement at this point, because Yoho opened the other two upstairs chests in my estate.
Right. He didn't open the basement door, though. So that's pretty hard for him to get back to. If it's not on this guy, it's going to be a big problem.
If there's no item here, I mean, he has set up the escape key, but that's pretty slow for...
That's so slow.
Like the escape key into the basement is, yeah, just, like, okay, it's there anyway, so it's not too bad. Lucky. Otherwise it would have been, like, multiple minutes for one check.
Yeah. Yoho just cannot decide where to go. Oh, maybe you can't mirror until you leave the room, actually. That's my bad. Not going to finish Swamp. Oh, going back to Turtle Rock, okay. This makes sense. And like, if the Ice Ride is here, this is really good. If the Ice Ride is in GT, is probably the best place for it if you're someone325. Maybe? I don't know. Nice sword on Laser Bridge.
Someone has picked up his hook shot now as well. Yeah, GT. Yes, GT is only with that fire rod now, so it's not a terrible play for someone to head into GT for sure.
I think someone is going to get his fire rod very soon. I'm just imagining a world in which Yoho dips GT and only goes right side before ice, but I don't know. Is that going to happen? Is he going to go check GT for his hammer? I don't know. Yeah, Race Game was the second sword that we found, and Yoho opted to dupe it. Someone325 did not opt to dupe it. Also, we are getting the torches from Someone325 here. I wonder if this will be a cutscene chest open or not.
Yeah, I need to move these walls if you want to do the bomb clip version of Maya to Hera, but I suspect once you've bothered to do this, you're going to open the chest.
Yeah, looks like it. Classic. Nothing there. So we're going to get to see some new TR checks from Yoho, who can go farther than Someone325 could, because he has a red cane. And a fire rod, actually. He can do all of this.
He can probably will do every check in the dungeon apart from the boss.
Yeah, I imagine so. Really hoping to find the ice right here, although it's not that slow to get back to Trinix with the laser bridge clip. Someone325 now has both the items and the big key. We do need a small key. Now we can go open swamp. Oh, actually, we can go kill Vitreous first. That makes sense.
Yeah, we can, but now we're out of keys.
Does there have to be a key on Vitreous, possibly?
Oh, yeah, there probably does at this point, right? I think we've got all of them. Yeah. Yeah, that must be the case. Because there is a Maya small key, like a spare, that's accounted for in the logic, as long as you don't open the the rupee basement.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like there is no ice rod in Turtle Rock today.
No, where are we going? Are we leaving and Scudge Woodsing for fun? I'm not sure where Yoho's going. Maybe we're quadrant glitching to Aga 2 because we forgot what mode we're playing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything particularly good to do after leaving through the front door here.
Maybe he forgot that it's closed. Maybe he wants a full magic. What is here that he still needs to do? I'm very much blanking.
Yeah, he's in the whole of Zora area now. Is there anything on the mountain?
I'm mystified. Someone325, by the way, gets to do Silver Arrow Vitreous, which is very nice.
Yeah. Saves time only on the last phase there, because Yoho did get the zero cycle without the silvers. Still trying to work out what Yoho's up to. We're back up the mountain now in the Dark World. Oh, we haven't done Big Chest?
I am skeptical that this was the fastest way to Big Chest. But, okay.
Yeah, at that point I might have run across and gone into GT.
Oh, shovel check here. I forget where we found that, but it was somewhere that Someone325 has not yet been. Maybe Hookshot Cave? Ice Rod. Nope. It is blue. This really is a nice MSU. I know a bunch of people have said it in chat already, but it really is a good one.
Alright, someone taking advantage there of having moved the walls to get the insta-clip with the bomb clip.
Probably the easiest bomb clip in the game.
also going to open these chests in my estate and find some more keys.
I wonder if we'll see a basement open or check from him. We're gonna see a boss check first. Interesting. You just don't collect the pendant here, and you're fine. Actually, you could even... No, you don't want to collect it. That would be pretty bad.
Does it drop here? We're in my estate, right?
Oh yeah, the Meyer pendant, the Meyer crystal drop. But you really don't want to collect anything here, because then you don't have your keys anymore. You have to come back to Meyer. So we just grab the item and then fall.
Yeah, so that's both items accounted for in Harrow.
Right, so he doesn't need to check the basement.
It's like
But now we can
Yoho
go open
is
top.
heading to GT.
All right, well,
Yeah, hammerless GT, so it's only going to be a flying visit here. I guess we can do full right after this this check.
Yeah, like 12 checks here. I counted them the other day.
Oh,
Someone doing the old
gonna
school bomb
Yeah,
setup.
but has picked up the pot now though, so this may not work. You don't necessarily get the bonk correct if the pot's not there.
It looked like he was adjusting for that.
Okay, yeah,
We
go
got
through.
it. And we're gonna get a big chest check here, which I'm pretty sure Yoho did not do.
Yeah, definitely not. This will be another advantageous ice rod location, but just 50 rupees.
Honestly, anywhere on left side swamp would be good for someone 325.
Yeah, with fewer checks remaining than Yoho had when he came here, I could definitely imagine a left side swamp play.
That's sort of true, but he actually has 10 checks left in GT that Yoho doesn't.
I guess that's also true.
Starting to look
He'll
pretty appealing.
have like the whole of GT when he finds this fire rod in the front of swamp.
Yeah. Malmo, thank you for asking that question to make it look like we have great timing. Thank you for following the script. Alright, we've got 4 or 5 more checks here. And then Yoho just has to go to ice next, right?
Probably. I'm running out of options for sure.
I don't know if someone 325 has an advantage. I guess if Big Key is on left side GT, that's pretty good. But it's not like Yoho's been wasting a ton of time. He's mostly been clearing dungeons. Nice bonk over the snake. It's definitely... Yoho's edge looks shakier and shakier with every passing check that isn't the ice rod and every passing decision that isn't going and getting the hammer into ice. All right, nothing on right side GT, so that's definitely good for someone. I don't know where he's going. Do you know where he's going?
We're going through the portal into the Dark World here? To do...
Why?
to do
Back of
what?
Thieves?
Yeah, that's not good news.
That's super bad for Yoho if that's what he's doing.
He could
Oh my
also
god, what if
just
the
be
ice
sitting
rod
there.
is in big chest?
Then Yoho will have to triple dip. It is definitely
this
one
is
of the
really
remaining
bad.
locations. I guess it could also be on Green Pendant Tournament, right? We didn't see someone do that.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
So in theory, this could still be the play from Yoho.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what we found in the front of Thieves Town. Maybe all of the items are in the back, and then this seems more appealing.
We've already got a small key, so that was in the front. Obviously, the big key was in the front as well.
Yeah, if the... I think we saw the map on Blind Cell. I don't know. I sort of get this, although if you have to go to a location and your options are back of Thieves with no hammer and all of Ice with no hammer, like I get why maybe you do Thieves first, but they both feel really bad. And Ice, I think, just has more stuff, more upside to finding the hammer there. He does also still need the ice rod though, which he doesn't know isn't here. So I don't know. I think it's like totally justifiable, but it's not gonna end well for him. Someone325 meanwhile continues just cleaning up stuff that Yoho cleaned up a little bit ago when he had the pearl lead. This is Skullwood's play now. Probably gonna do the same, checking pendant or pedestal and stuff.
Yeah, seems likely once someone beats him off here, he will just have a crystal lead.
Is that so? Oh yeah, because he's done ice. Man. This was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty bad for Yoho, and then he found the pearl, and then it was looking pretty bad for someone325, and then he found the hammer, and now it's looking bad for Yoho again.
See if the ice rod can provide one final swing.
Yeah.
I mean, surely after this, Yoho's next play is Green Pendant Tournament, right? Like, you just sunk the time into this. You're doing that check, right?
Without flute? I mean,
it's not great, but...
I guess you commit to the bit. Like, it's probably better than doing all of Ice Palace before Green Pendant turn in. Nothing feels very good here. Although, I guess if you wanted things to feel good, you wouldn't have been playing Rando.
So I still don't know where the Thieves Town compass is, so it's possible that's in the big chest.
Yeah, I hope so for both their sake. They'd be so nervous otherwise.
Okay, we could be heading for Smith next.
We did Smiths, but we didn't do
we've done
this
Smith,
one.
but we can grab purple chest. Yeah, okay.
We've already seen this, but it'll be a little faster for Yoho since he remembers to do the mirror tricky thing. Do you think we'll see a clip? There's a cool clip you can do to skip a screen transition, but I never remember it.
Oh yeah, I think we might. Yoho seems to enjoy the swaggier clips.
He does, but he also sometimes picks ones and says, I ain't doing that crap. I'm never memorizing that. I'm walking around instead. So you can never really tell with him.
There we go.
This is left side swamp.
That is also a possibility.
We do not remember the movement on this screen from the AD 2020 tournament. Well, this is very slow, but if it's the thing that you need to do, then it's a huge swing for Yoho. We are seeing what appears to be a full right play from someone325, unless I just missed a lot of gameplay.
Yeah, I think I mean, I expect they'll mirror out of compass room here and then do the left side.
Yeah, that's fair. Just not used to seeing people go right first. Oh, I guess we need to get the key.
I
before
forget
mirroring.
where the keys were, but if there's a key, yeah, if there's a key on in Hope Room, then
Yeah.
pretty good just to head right, and then if you're planning on full clearing the whole basement anyway. And we are still looking for a big key and an ice rod in here. Right, yeah, of course Yoho was missing the big chest in here as well. Cleans that up. And I think there are 2 more items over here. I think we saw every dungeon item. I'm not 100% sure of that.
I think you said that earlier. I wasn't tracking, but I remember you mentioning it. So hopefully you were right.
I mean, we definitely saw both keys and 1 of map or compass. So there's at least 1 item on the left side here. I think it's 2.
Well, if you're a Yoho fan, then you're hoping it's one of those items is Ice Rod. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, well, there it is.
That's got to be game for someone325. He's just in go mode now.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you know, tragedies happen, but this is an absolutely enormous edge for someone325, who is now a full dungeon ahead and in go mode. Too early. It was like 50 minutes in.
I was correct. There were 2 items on left side swamp, but yeah, 2 more bricks.
Nothing good. Another big 50.
Yoho now is now going to be mirror wrapping into Ice Palace, so I was wrong about beelining the green pendant turn in. It's obviously not the answer now anyway.
Better never than early. Thanks, Jax. That's what I always say. Yoho thinks about setting up the thing and then doesn't. Oh, he wants a key. Oh, we've switched audio. I don't recognize this MSU, do you?
I do. It feels like one I've heard before. I vaguely recognize this music, but I can't place it.
I'm really bad at placing video game music. Just going straight to Tridex. We've already found the big key. There's nothing else we could possibly want in those chests. I mean, we have Tempered Sword, Half Magic, Red Mail, 16 hearts. We are very much set to finish the game. And then after this, we can just Stairmaster to Agatu, right?
Man.
Speaking of Stairmaster to Agatu, congrats on your recent any % RMG PB.
Thank you so much.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Thank you, Starfall.
Yeah, I like to think of ancient RMG as the people's category.
I don't think anything with a required hover is for the people. Yoho is going to find his hammer and feel really bad, and then almost immediately see the dot done from his opponent. That's not true. We still have a whole GT climb. It'll be a couple minutes. It's not required. You know what? I don't want to hear it. I expect that Yoho will basically go mode the rest of the seed. Well, he'll finish getting whatever's in ice if he's missed anything. But I expect this is a return to GT to do left side, because he doesn't have the big key yet, so he has to do it anyway. And then he'll find the ice rod, and then he'll lose the race.
Yeah,
Rob is the master of stairs. I agree.
Yeah, the ice rod being locked behind the hammer was just like extra bad news for Yoho.
Yeah. Someone, the very rare experience of playing for an Ice Palace Moon Pearl, being wrong, and winning because of it. So we'll see what Yoho does next. Assuming he goes straight to GT. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, but he'll be fairly close if that's the next thing that he does. Did we not? Oh, this is GP Tournament. It's actually kind of a nice route. Too bad that it was full of items that he didn't need. Nice limo too. Kind of an unusual setup, but it worked out well.
Still enough silvers in the pocket to kill Ganon here as well.
Mm-hmm. Going for the fire dash there, but taking a hit from the fire bar. You can beat that fire bar and do that item dash, but you gotta be pretty fast. It's a pretty difficult room. So Yoho's gonna be in go mode here in about a second. And then he'll start his climb, and not too far behind, honestly. He spent a fair amount of time doing stuff with Moon Pearl while his opponent was doing stuff without Moon Pearl, which was very good for him. But he did too much of the wrong stuff, and it didn't work out in the end. He is going to... he needs the big key still. Gotta get that.
Yeah, pretty sure that was right here in Rando Room.
Yeah, I think so. Gonna do TR before the climb. Clipe! Clipe! So what did Yoho end up doing that someone325 didn't do? He did... I think he spent more time in TR. He went back for left side swamp. That was very slow. I think those were the only two big things that he did. He did Smith Chain and two dips, which was a little slower.
Yeah, the return visit to Zora as well.
Oh right, yeah. That's not. Yeah, I mean it's not good.
It's combined with the catfish play that I don't think someone ever made.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just like mostly order of operations here that it's ended up costing Yoho, just been a little bit less efficient in some spots.
Yeah.
It's obviously easy to say after the fact when you know where the items are.
Yeah. If he had just gone to where the items were, he would have won. I don't know why he didn't think of that.
You're gonna get the double here from someone. Ooh, no. Ganon just dodging there.
Yeah, just barely out of reach.
Here we go.
That's gonna be a GG. Someone325 is going to advance past Yoho into losers round 6, which is starting yesterday, according to Challenge. Maybe the schedule was a little bit aggressive. Yoho has stopped moving. I'm guessing that means he's forfeited the race. Don't have the race time room open. Yeah.
Yeah, so Yoho was basically just behind by the GT climb. Just needs to save and quit, reclip into GT, climb, and then kill Ganon.
Right. Which is, I don't know, 4.5 minutes or something. Not a huge difference, but clean win. Hello. Looks like we'll be getting Yoho in a second as well.
Hello.
Hey guys, GG's.
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 How'd you feel about that seed?
Moon Pearl.
I'm happy to be out if I'm just gonna keep getting this garbage, man. Like it's been a good streak of just utter trash, so seems good.
So it's a very rare seed where someone325 played for Moon Pearl and Ice Palace, was wrong, and won because of it.
Because of the hammer, yeah.
Yeah, you did a bunch of stuff looking for hammer that he got to skip.
Yeah, I figured you can like get to Marshed without fluid, but I found fluid in Ice Palace, which helped a little bit.
Yeah, and then the ice rod behind hammer obviously was brutal because that was the last two things that Yoho needed.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad Pearl location as well. Behind Mitts and Skullwoods. Pretty rough seed, honestly, although you made it through it in under 140, so not too bad.
Yeah, I felt pretty good after I got Moon Pearl.
Yeah, things were looking good for you in the early game, and then they were looking quite bad when you were late to Pearl, and then they just after you got it, the rest of the seed really went your way, I think.
Yeah. Oh well. I got unlucky. Where she goes.
That's just the way she goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you guys got anything else to say before we call it out?
No, thanks, Fox. Thanks, Bobby Bees, for the comms. Thanks to Other Tom, the greatest HMG tracker ever known. Thanks for the restream. And thanks to my opponent, someone.
Yeah, thanks for racing me. I've been doing way better than expected, so it's been fun.
Yeah, you're on a hot streak. You're doing great in this event.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see how you... Sorry, go ahead.
Turns out not knowing what you're doing half the time is working.
Does look like you'll have to wait a bit for an opponent. The loser's bracket's a little bit behind, but look forward to seeing the rest of your races. And yeah, thanks everyone. GG's. Have a good one.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to follow the runs, as always.